twinkle. Also getting attacked in the streets. They laying low.
Detected personnel are authorized.
Just because Dragomir looks like hello, doesn't mean he's a real boss.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
The guy's a scam artist. Everyone knows.
You ever find proof of this, man?
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arinka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time, and our only return to repeat what we once said.
The only thing I am guilty of is being augmented.
Enough gawking. Everyone clear this area.
Don't forget about your permit authentication
I'll
card.
find you.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
I know all about your extortion scheme, Drahomir. I'm here to put a stop to it.
I don't know what you're talking about. But I tell you what. You get out of here. Right now. And I'll forget all about your outdated documents.
I know you're not a real cop. And I know the forgeries you sell don't even work anymore. How much longer you think you can keep this up once people realize you're just a con man?
The old permits may not work anymore, but my police credentials, very convincing. Show the right piece of paper here, fill the right pocket there. The cops won't touch me. Not over this.
Good thing I'm not a cop.
Look, Melena's the one you want, okay? She makes the forgeries. I'm just a middleman.
I've heard enough from Elena to know that isn't true.
You spoke to her? Look, this was never personal. If you value your life, don't make it personal now. I will kill to protect what is mine.
I think I'll just take the long way around for now.
Milena would look better if she didn't dye her hair.
Get a smoke?
How are you? Damn, Hanser. You should be in Golem City with all the rest of your terrorist friends.
Na przykład biobaterie, a istne nastro...
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing Augs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen. The right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong.
Just giving Oggs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Drahomir. They kept her in a little room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been pulling this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it. It's official police business now. Stay out of
Připomínáme,
it.
že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
Where did he find these uniforms?
Enjoying the sights?
Get back here! Easiest kill him!
You are in a police control area! Return to your dedicated domicile!
Keep the line.
We should double the price. Bomb tax.
Jesus.
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop
Draumir.
file.
That's exactly.
There was a girl named Elena.
Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
Do not start trouble.
Lovely city, yes?
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something,
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Stay away! Please, leave me alone.
I have money.
Jezus Maria.
Still no sign of anything, really.
Must be as stupid as you look!
Come on. What is this?
Leave me alone.
Shit.
Stay close, Cal. The old man was supposed to be alone. Let's go. Just forget it.
Heard you're sitting... Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you. Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That true?
I will call the police. Make them go away, please. I will...
I told you to leave. Last chance. Unless you want to be next.
I will call the police.
I told you to leave. Last chance. Unless you want... to be next.
I will call them. Someone help me.
I told you to leave. Police don't get paid to help up.
Oh! Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money, to feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. It caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. What kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here. This permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
Nice time for a walk.
Sir, there's a better life for the Augmented, and it's waiting for you in Rabia! Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia. A concept city. 3D printed. Beyond state-of-the-art, a symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
The future isn't something a corporation can create and sell at a premium. If anyone knows that, it's the Augmented.
Our augments were sold to us, weren't they? And we took them, and we used them to change our lives. The future is a framework. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business?
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he... Mr. Brown understands that the Augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented, it is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
I thought the Udalek complex was Santo's future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Utalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Uzavřeno. Omlouváme se za komplikace.
You don't belong here, Clank. Santo built housing just for you types. Why don't you stay there?
Here comes another
Don't
one.
you have anything better to do than waste my time? Think real hard.
I remember they used to say that education was the great equalizer. But
My
augmentation
last job was
changed
for a
that,
couple of
didn't it?
bouncers. They liked beating people up, so they used me for practice.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Stay away, Og. Stay back. If anyone sees me talking to one of you, I could lose my job.
I don't have anything particularly against you, but you know how
Ježíši
people
Kriste.
Wars,
S posraným
famines,
strojem
murders,
se bavit.
diseases. Is it my imagination or did everything go to hell after the incident?
No, you're right. Thousands of companies closed their doors. Hundreds of billions of dollars disappeared from the stock market.
Well now.
They were all still hasn't recovered. I almost lost my house.
Hey, speaking of houses,
Enough problems already.
More overtime.
Next. Access.
You won't get this kind of news from Titus.
You don't have the right permissions.
There must be some
What's
mistake.
going on?
If so, I'm not the one making it.
The person who issued these papers told me.
Not my problem.
Unbelievable.
I heard that. This wasn't my fault, it was yours. I get blamed for everything.
It's very strict. And the security is oppressive.
That's what I hear, but I've also heard of all the powerful clients. I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway.
Let's see what these odds are.
Assholes try anything.
What today?
Used to be a beautiful city. Now
Your actions are being recorded.
Městu vládnou zločinci a...
No infractions to...
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Security Council Resolution 3507, also known
Not much going on.
Goodbye.
Right here, the city.
Listens to that garbage.
That was a good time. Yeah. For a city councilor, that guy really knows how to party. Here he got caught.
Asi se ho měl rozvázat, než se budeš.
I don't like being this close to Prakashka. I'm afraid of what might happen to me.
What the hell?
Poverty isn't contagious. No, but most of the people in that district have some kind of addiction. Desperate people who need money are more likely
Rather
to
stay
commit crimes
quiet.
and hurt people when they do it.
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
If the people in that district need anything, it's clothing and food. Those aren't addictions.
Vážně jsme k něčemu dobrý.
Do not do that again, Hansen!
You're not come soon enough.
Well, today.
Okay, you're good to go.
Step on through.
Who listens to that garbage? Hello.
You won't get this kind of news in 5 minutes.
The governor is very fast. Of course.
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
Another one.
This is why I wanted to be a cop.
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a French word?
Come on. I sell to anyone. Even crazy. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? I have no time for this. You look! Why you're not buying?
Not interested right now.
For now.
That will keep them satisfied.
Fucking Diwali run this city. Nothing suspicious here.
Come on. I shall do anything. This is going to be trouble. Get Yuri on it.
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life.
We have contacts all through
I cannot
GC.
speak for you folks.
Just make sure it's done. Did you hear about the guy who had his kidney stolen by a canner?
Yeah, of course.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building.